This week is very interesting for all markets. Gold and silver prices are rising very strongly today. Gold is trading higher, it's up to $5,400 per ounce, with strong gains as risk of sentiment pushes investors into precious metals because of the escalation between Iran, Israel, and the US. As you can see, the paper price is around $5,400 per ounce. Same for silver. Silver has been even stronger. It's up a lot, nearly $95-$96 per ounce as we speak right now, reflecting heightened demand for safe havens and speculation about supply constraints. Of course, as you know, the drivers behind this rally is the intensifying geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, closure of the Strait of Hormuz. This is feeding fears of broader market risk and inflationary pressure, pushing investors into traditional hedges like gold and silver. Precious metals are benefiting from the risk of positioning right now, weaker growth expectations, and increased hedging behavior. But be careful piling up now to load on those, because as soon as we see stability, whether that's via de-escalation agreement measures, whatever measures are taken to de-escalate the situation, we might see commodities cooling off. Another trending asset is oil. Oil prices are increasing sharply. Crude oil are bouncing on fears of supply bottlenecks after the closure of the Strait of Hormuz, a critical global transit point for oil shipment. And this has sparked expectations of tighter supply and higher prices. If you bought oil back in December, you would be a lot in profits right now. So the key market drivers here are the Middle East conflict. That's the major catalyst. Traders are pricing in disruption risk even though physical production hasn't been fully out yet. Insurance costs for tankers and shipping risks are increasing, adding to the premium on oil prices. As we can see, oil markets are no longer pricing in a soft supply-demand balance. Geopolitical risk is now a dominant theme when it comes to oil. Now, moving on to our markets, the crypto markets. Crypto sentiment is mixed right now, but slightly bearish to neutral. We see slight pump upon the news, but although we are slightly bearish, the positive news is that upon release of this kind of news that we've not seen in years, the market is holding pretty strong. We even saw a small bounce. Bitcoin is trending around the 66K level, around that range. And we saw some volatility, of course, upon the release of the news, but the market was holding pretty strong, which is really showing great strength. We'll have a look now at crypto bubbles and also on CoinMarketCap, but in general, the driver here is the risk of sentiment. Macro tension and geopolitical situations have driven risk assets weaker, and crypto doesn't behave like traditional hedges right now. It declines with broader risk aversion. But the positive thing, as I said, is that the market is not crashing upon the release of the news. I was personally expecting to see Bitcoin dropping a lot. I was even thinking that we're going to go down to the 50s upon the news, but I'm surprised that we're holding pretty strong. This is showing that the key level that we are sitting at now is a major accumulation zone. So looking at the short term, safe havens, gold, silver, oil, will likely remain bid if geopolitical risks persist. Oil could continue higher on supply concerns unless diplomatic developments ease tensions. And crypto will be tied to broader risk appetite. Continued risk off could pressure prices further. But in the long term, that's bullish, in particular for Bitcoin. We are seeing inflows into Bitcoin through the ETFs right now. Let's look at CoinMarketCap briefly. As we said, Bitcoin around the 66-65K level, holding there strong. And if we look at the altcoins, we have this mixed sentiment. Some are slightly bullish, others are slightly bearish. We have some bigger bubbles here of 5% drops, 9%. I made members only video yesterday, but in that video, I'm saying that on the next dip, I would load big time on Sui and Solana, these two projects, because these are showing massive strength. And if you also want to see what I'm buying, what I'm selling, what other projects I'm accumulating, feel free to join Discord. Everything is available there for you. But that's something, if you guys are not part of Saratoshi Squad, the membership on YouTube, in that video, I'm telling that I'm loading on Solana and Sui on the next dip. And if you have the opportunity to do so, and whatever other projects you have conviction in on the dips, make sure you're accumulating, because the market is showing massive strength upon the release of those news, which is one clear signal that this might be the bottom. If news like this could not make Bitcoin bearish, then what else can do this? So that's one signal that we might have already reached the bottom and we are now in strong consolidation phase. So make sure you act so you don't miss the train once it starts moving to the upside. So that's for me today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.